Fronted adverbials. So we're now going to look at the skill and be applying all of that information from this morning, from what we've just read, in our writing. So what is a fronted adverbial? Before I give you a definition, thinking back to our previous learning, our previous lessons on fronted adverbials, who can tell me what a fronted adverbial is? Malik.
It's something that goes at the start of a sentence.
Good boy. Brilliant. It is something, a word or a couple of words, a phrase, that goes at the start of a sentence. Can anyone expand on that a little bit more? What does it do at the start of the sentence? I'm going to go to Isla. We'll pop hands down.
I think, well, you add it to the sentence to extend it and to make it more interesting.
Brilliant. It is extending it. It is making it more interesting. But it is also describing the action that follows. So it's at the start and it's describing the action that follows. For 5 house points, who can tell me the punctuation that I will need to include in my sentences today? Harlow.
After the fronted adverbial, they have a comma.
Good girl. Brilliant. You always have a comma after the fronted adverbial. Any other punctuation that I can't forget about, Bradley? Adverbial describes when something has happened. Place describes where something has happened. Manner describes how something has happened. So, quickly, I ran for the bus. You're telling someone how you ran for the bus. Or, yesterday, I had an ice cream. You're telling someone when you had an ice cream. Or, in the distance, the children were playing in the park. So you're telling someone where the children were playing in the park. So we're giving extra detail about an action that's happening. And finally, degree is telling you the intensity of emotion. Somewhat flustered, Miss Spencer dropped the books on the floor. So she was, when she dropped the books on the floor, she was feeling a bit flustered, a bit panicked. Okay? And the why. So why are we using this skill? Why are we using fronted adverbials? The answer is they help to describe. Remember, the purpose of our writing is to describe in detail. So we're trying to paint a picture for in the reader's mind. Malala's experiences and how she was feeling at different times in her life. Because she's been through so much. For such a young person, she has experienced an awful lot. So we really, for the reader, want to describe in as much detail as we can those experiences and also her feelings at different points in her life. Okay? So, they are there as a starting point. Like I've said before to you, if you want to tweak them, adapt them to suit our writing, that is absolutely fine. They are there as a starting point. If you need somewhere to look to help you, please look here. Or if you think, actually, I can change a word there, or I can tweak that slightly, it would fit better with my sentence, that is absolutely fine. Split Malala's life into 4 different events. These are the 4 that we are going to be writing about this week and next week. So we need to become familiar with them. And they are in chronological order, which means they're in the order that they happened in her life. So the first event is her early life. What happened that are all linked to Malala's early life, that first event. With the person next to you, I want you to talk about the fronted adverbial I've used in each sentence and challenge yourself by stating what type it is. Look on the word maps to help you with the types if you need the names of the types. You have got 2 minutes to identify those things in my sentences. Off you go.
So the first one what happened Pakistan.
Good boy. So that's the fronted adverbial. And what type is it, Ty?
Place.
Place. How do you know it's place?
Because it's telling me where it comes from.
Good boy. Excellent. The next one, Abby and Bradley. Abby, fronted adverbial and the type, please.
So it's as a child.
Good girl.
I think
So when she was younger, she dreamed of
She dreamed of becoming a doctor, lawyer, or teacher.
with your partner to decide which is the better sentence, sentence A or sentence B, and why. Off you go.
It's better because in sentence A you haven't really put much into the sentence. You just, as a child, Malala developed a love of learning, and that's not really a lot. So it's a bit boring for the reader.
Brilliant. In the second sentence, what have I done? I've added
You've added more